Hello, welcome to a new series that I'm doing. As the title of this video give you an idea of what I am about to say. I will focus this series on underutilized characters, could be both heroes or villains in the comic universe of both Marvel and DC. It just a lot of time when I read a comic books, I fell in love with a character fairly quickly. Sometimes it could be a villain, sometimes it could be the heroes, but often some of the characters that I really enjoy just never get developed fully into something bigger, in my opinion. And no doubt the first character that crossed my mind when I thought about doing this series is ManBat. ManBat. And here's my copy. I will give you a close-up look at the end of the video. But when he was introduced in Detective Comics 400, I love it. I remember reading the reprint that came out in the early 80s that had the nice Baxter paper, and that was my first introduction to ManBat. And of course, who doesn't love Neil Adams' arts, right, in those books. But so over the last many years, I have been trying to find a decent copy of Detective 400, and this is not it's good, it's high grade, but certainly I have been looking for an upgrade for years now, and it has eluded me so far. So if I ever find an awesome high grade raw copy, for sure I will do a unboxing. But for now, this is the best copy that I have. Back to ManBat. I love this character, and in my opinion, I wish they went into a different direction with him and make him into something much more menacing and worthy adversary for Batman. Because I think the creation, the whole design of his look is awesome. Anyone that have read this book and his other appearance would agree that the whole design of his wing, his face, is awesome, and his power. He's bigger, better, stronger version of Batman. Is a real bat, and that's one of the few characters that to this day I always felt that they didn't do the right thing, in my opinion, as far as the direction that they could have taken him. For me, it would have been a better choice to introduce him as a villain instead of just a scientist in trying to mimic Batman and trying to do good. I would have created him and then let him have the taste of the power, the taste of the strength, and all the neat thing that he can do with his power, and then let him go crazy. He would have been a really good villain for Batman. And one of the things that I have said for many, many years now is I wish they could have figured out how to incorporate ManBat into a Batman movie. That's just me, because I love ManBat so much. I understand the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy was more reality-based villain. You have, of course, the Joker, you have Two-Face, you have Scarecrow, Ra's al Ghul, and of course Bane. But it would have been fun to see how they can incorporate ManBat into a future Batman movie. For sure, I'm sure you will see a recycle of the Joker again in future Batman movie, but how many times can you see the few villains over and over and over again? So it's my hope and wishes that someday somebody will do ManBat justice. Um, Anyhow, this is going to be just a short video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the close-up look of the book, okay? Here is the close-up look of the Batman 400. As you can see, the top edge and the right edge of the book and corners are spectacular, beautiful. It's a beautiful copy, but in my opinion it probably is a 9.0, maybe a 9.2 if I'm stretching it. I have been looking for a better looking book to upgrade, but this book is so hard to find that have good centering. As you can see, this one is perfect centering. There is no miswrap here. The biggest problem with this book that keep it at the 9.0, at best 9.2, is the spine. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. It's pretty big actually, as you can see. The frontal view of the book at time kind of hides the significance of the flaw, but as you can see, if you go on the side, you can see it. But otherwise, as you can see, the corners and edge are very nice. Beautiful book, white pages, as you can see. And here's the inside. I always, every time I flip through a Batman or detective book that Neil Adams did, I always wonder how much better it could have been if Tom Palmer did the inking. But here's the inside of the book. I loved the intro. I love this part right here when he first discovered his sight. This is an awesome panel right here. Love that. Classic. And it's no doubt one of my favorite Neil Adams detective comic books for sure. But that's the first intro of ManBat. Anyhow, thanks for watching.